when was it for sure, the pit of your stomach, that you knew, okay, this is not the person that I thought she was?
The first 3 weeks, it was almost like a divorce, and there was so much tension. We walked out of the lawyer's office on the 2nd of April, 2012.
Okay.
She's got the due deed in her hand with her name spelled correctly on it. And she's like, you know, if you're trying to hide being real excited and happy, an expression on your face?
No.
I got a really bad feeling. The therapist said, well, what was Mike supposed to do? And she blew up and, yeah, I want a divorce and I don't trust him, blah, 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 on this. The therapist gets her calmed down, right? So then she says, and then she starts accusing me of being abusive. She says, how is he abusive to you? And she says, get this, she says, he has mean eyes. And she went flying off the handle again at the therapist. This and this and that, and I want a divorce. At that point, I got to thinking, you know, you got me. You got your name on my condo. You got me. What are we going to do about the child? And I said, well, I'll tell you what. I said, I'm going to file for full custody. I said, she won't even let her learn English so I can speak with her. You think she's going to let me see her at visitation? She looks at Alina and she says, how do you feel about this? And Alina, she kind of just looks up and she thinks a minute and then she says, I don't want him seeing her anymore. He's been molesting her since she was 1 year old.
Okay. Let's pause.
And the therapist grabs the phone, calls the abuse hotline and hands it to my wife. I'm sitting on the couch. My wife's sitting next to me. And the recording comes on. If you falsely accuse someone of sexual assault or molesting a child or something, I forget the exact words, it's a 3rd-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison. My wife walks into this restraining order hearing, hasn't seen me in 3 months. I flee my own house when I get these allegations against me. Flee my own house. This is the first appearance in court. She waltzes into court with a Russian translator on one side, interpreter, and a Russian lawyer, all smiles.
Wow.
My net worth had been just under $500,000. When I got done with when the divorce got over with, I'd lost my entire net worth and I was in debt another 100,000 to friends up here that had loaned me money, 4 different friends. The problem with the immigration system and the country in general, the people lack empathy and there's no accountability unless somebody's murdered. If you think that your rights are being protected if you're victimized, you better think